Hey, it's Grant. We're right across from Lago Santa Margarita in Rancho Santa Margarita. And there's a big parking area back there, plus the lake. But we're on De Las Flores. We're going to go take a look at the Brisa Del Lago, actually condos, not apartments. And it's right behind me here. Thank you for touring Brisa Del Lago with me, Grant Lowell, in the city of Rancho Santa Margarita. And don't forget to tap the subscribe button below for our latest updates. In this video, what we're going to do is reveal what's special about the neighborhood and what's not so good, but you need to know about. Now let's dive right into the video. One thing that you might want to know is where it's located. It's right off De Las Flores and El Camino, Montana. You drive into the community, one way in, one way out, on Linaria. When you enter the neighborhood, one thing you'll notice is that roads are wide and spacious. Everything's well taken care of. So a lot of people walking over the lake. You can see there's a lady right here heading over to the lake to walk around. Great place to get some exercise. But we're in Brisa del Lago now, which you can see right away as soon as you enter. The condos are very well spaced apart. The streets are wider. There's no shortage of parking. They just painted the entire community, so it's in really good condition. One thing you notice is some of the condos don't have driveways. That's something you need to be concerned about because the premium locations are going to be the ones with driveways and the end units. Another thing I wanted to show you is how beautiful it is behind the condos. Look at this view of Saddleback Mountain and O'Neill Park. This is amazing. You got to see it. This is not a large neighborhood. It has 4 streets, and they're all with Greek origin. Seleucia, Liberia, Albrietta, and Dianthus. All residents of the community have 2 HOA fees. You have the SAMLARC, which stands for Santa Margarita Landscape and Recreation Corporation, which is $81 a month. And that gives you a lot of stuff like tennis, pickleball, basketball courts. There's pools, spas. There's a private beach club. There's a little water park. There's even a roller hockey rink. But the crown jewel centerpiece of the neighborhood really is Lago Santa Margarita, the lake, where there's fishing, there's an amphitheater. You could walk, jog, run, roller skate, or rollerblade around it. You could bike around it, just no motorized vehicles. This lake is tremendous. It's not huge, but it's not small either. It has 11.5 acres of surface area and contains 31 million gallons of water. The path all around the lake has 5 fitness stations. This one's for static stretches. So to stay in shape, just walk around the lake one time, do each one of these workout stations, and you'll be in much better shape than you are probably right now. There's numerous fishing points, and they have several annual events at the lake, like a Christmas tree lighting and a 4th of July spectacular. You'll see people walking to and from the lake all the time because it's a great place to get some exercise. I actually tried to make friends with the lake, but it just kept waving me off. Now you also have another HOA for the community itself, where they maintain all the landscaping, trees, the walls, the roofs. The neighborhood was just painted and it's really well maintained. They have a pool in the spot just for the use of the residents in the community. And there's 2 different floor plans. There's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath with 869 square feet and a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with 1,024 square feet. All the units are 2-story condos with the living space above the garage, so you have very little road noise. So no one above and no one below, which makes it really nice. And the end units are especially nice because you only share one wall with your neighbor. In the last 12 months, prices ranged from $525,000 for the smallest units up to $655,000 for the larger ones. It's actually rare to see homes in this neighborhood come onto the market. And when one comes on, it's probably not going to last more than a few weeks. Other negatives besides not all the units having their own driveway is a lot of the parking is detached. You have carports and single car garages. And not all the streets have sidewalks. Another negative of the neighborhood is they're not very large, as opposed to Vista La Cuesta right next door, which has spacious condos compared to the ones here in Brisa del Lago. When you're outside of the condos, it does feel very spacious. Taxes are low in the neighborhood, just over 1% of the purchase price, and there is no Melrose, so it's more affordable. Some of the condos have very good upgrades, and they are important, but they don't matter matter quite as much as location. Definitely call me to make sure you're not overpaying for the location you're getting in the neighborhood. I've been working in South Orange County real estate for the last 22 years, and I know exactly what makes condos like these valuable. So if you're thinking about moving, give me a call or send me a text to 949-354-4464, where you can always reach me at grant@grantlowell.com. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the next one.